Goa, the land of tranquility, calm and peaceful. Not only these complement the state and its climate, but also speak of its people. Goenkars are often viewed in a negative light and linked with terms like lazy, laid back, and indifferent. Susegad is actually used to describe the relaxed, calm personalities of the Goans. The true essence of the term Susegad lies within the heart and soul of the Goans themselves. They are calm, content, and fulfilled in their way of life.
I feel that Susegad is the Goan interpretation of the word bindas.
Bindas. That means lazy.
Very laid back.
Peaceful,
Calm.
laziness,
Lazy kind of people.
Laid back.
Easy life, isn't it? Yeah. Be comfortable.
It means self-satisfied.
Slow, easygoing.
It means relaxed.
Susegad is fulfilled.
Susegad and they are lazy.
Susegad म्हणजे सावकाश.
This carry right, Susegad.
Susegad.
It's easygoing.
It's relaxed, is it?
I feel Susegad means being content.
Susegad meaning is easy going life.
Susegad म्हणजे गोयकार Susegad म्हणजे relax.
So Susegad म्हणजे सावकाश.
That means आराम से.
The word Susegad is basically a Portuguese word, and in those days, Goa was a very beautiful place. The environment was unexplainable, and people were totally relaxed. So whenever the landlord or the shopkeeper insisted on work being done at a faster pace, the labourer always did it casually, because he was never caught up with time. He was not time bound. Like today, most of our projects are time bound, and so this particular word became an idiom, and said, okay, this Portuguese word was used saying, don't be Susegad.
Comes from Portuguese Susegado, and maybe because the Goans could not pronounce Susegado, they just started saying Susegad because last vowel was cut. It became Susegad, means calm, quiet, tranquil.
Susegad is a very old Portuguese word. Sossego means calm and tranquility and peace and the absence of worry. For example, fique sossegado. If a mother is worrying about where's the daughter, she still hasn't come home. It's already 8 o'clock in the evening, and the father says fique sossegado. She will come. So that's the meaning of the word, really.
For me, the word Susegad does not mean lazy, as is commonly perceived, I guess, by people not from Goa. To me, Susegad means contented. A person who's happy is Susegad.
In Portugal, the word Susegado is basically, as she said, relate to a place. We call this place is a Susegado place, but also we can consider some people as Susegado. Especially when we are talking about the children, we have naughty kids and Susegado kids, but Susegado is basically its characteristics of calmo, tranquilo, and both characteristics can be to a place or to a person.
Susegad is basically a Portuguese word, and we should differentiate it from physical slowdown to mental slowdown. The word Susegad does not relate to a mental slowdown. It just means that people in Goa work in a very relaxed way.
Susegad actually is a term that means relaxed. So, but in this modern concept, Susegad can also be taking things at your own pace, without having a time-bound frame kind of thing. So you do things Susegad manner.
My understanding of it is that it's something like laid back, like some people say, maybe some interest more in relaxation than to make a lot of money, or maybe something less ambitious than career focus.
They are very happy, like no this thing, no fighting, nothing like that. There, Susegad.
Listen, if you are talking about tourism, what tourists are looking for in India or anywhere to relax. They are not coming to India to have stress, to live under pressure, right? So if you are promoting Susegad Goa as a Susegad tourist destination, I think it's a great idea. But of course, we cannot
Generalize.
Yes, generalize and to take the word too much. I mean, because we cannot consider that Susegad, all the Goans are Susegad and people here don't work. It's wrong.
We like to enjoy together with other people. Yeah. Here we can afford to have some people to help us to organize gatherings and clean up after gatherings, whereas at home we would have to do everything ourselves. We're also a little bit lazy people. So.
I think that Susegad should promote and should be used to promote tourism, and I don't think there is any wrong thing about that. For instance, if Susegad, as we said before, means people are calm, peaceful, almost lazy, not active. If we think about the conditions, weather conditions in Rajasthan, they also are Susegad, and they are not using the word Susegad. Of course, Susegad has this magic, this idea of promoting at least that shows that Goa is a little different of the other states.
Today, as always, it always signifies an essence of being at peace with yourself, a kind of rest. You're taking a rest, like in the balcony. Also, it's a kind of a place where you meet your neighbors also. You sit in the balcony and everyone who passes by hellos you. So you're also interacting. But basically, it's a place where you can, communicate with yourself, like kind of a meditative kind of thing. And rocking chairs, like, you really hypnotize yourself into relaxing.
To a certain extent, yes, they were in a very big way, and perhaps to a certain extent are, and that is the reason why there's so much anxiety at the present moment, is because Goans believe that there is an assault on their Susegad attitude. It's their contented attitude that is getting assaulted, and so therefore there is so much of anxiety and there's so much of upheaval at the present moment.
Susegad has a positive association, whereas lazy has a negative association, and I don't feel, I don't really want to use a word that gives a negative association about the Goans, but maybe they also know how to work hard if they really have to, but if you can avoid, I think many people like to rather relax than to work.
To have a shop, they will open it from Monday to say Saturday, but Sunday they will rest. Of course, opening it on Sunday, they might be earning a little bit more, but they prefer to relax on Sunday. That's the way it is. It's not that desire of earning and making money, too much money. Happy with whatever little they have.
Yeah, I think that is what is used as the main description of Goans, and I think it suits the Goans quite well. How I know them, they are quite laid-back people.
When I came to India, all my friends in Portugal say, "Oh, you are so lucky! You are going to Goa," and you don't imagine why they make this comment, this statement. Actually, not because I was coming to a Susegad place, but by the opposite, because they were teasing me, saying, "Oh, you are very lucky. A lot of beaches, a lot of discos, a lot of parties. you are going to have a lot of fun, a lot of social life, and actually this is also an idea that we have abroad about Goa. Here everything is fun, everything is party, so which is the opposite of Susegad.
It's about striking a balance, in today's globalized world with an economy that is competitive, with life that is so much in the fast lane, which all of us have accepted. Being Susegad like how it was in the 1960s or how the Goan was in the 1960s is very difficult. It's almost impossible. But there is a good chance that we can create our own space for being contented even when the pressures of life are so high on us. So it's not Susegad like how the Goans were, pre-Portuguese or immediately after liberation. Times have changed, the economy has changed, the challenges have changed. But I guess we need to continue to be contented.
Be it medical, be it non-medical, be it professional, be it non-professional, be it in business, be it in any kind of sector. A lot of non-Goans have come into and have cutthroat practices, and this has upset many Goans and put them under tremendous amount of stress, which they no longer enjoy having their Susegad way of life.
There's no blame, Goa is too beautiful, Goa is something too special, and that's why Goans don't really like to travel. But you see, the migrants, they care a damn about leaving their mother states. They are so happy to come to Goa, they are so happy to go everywhere in India. Whereas a Goan, you tell him that he's going to be transferred, so he'll leave the job itself, but he will not want to be transferred out of Goa.
Goan climate is hot and humid. Naturally, life goes a bit slower than it would had the climate been cooler. And besides, as I told before, there is no greed among Goans. They will say to do money. Then, as the story about you were talking about, if first of all I say, why don't you work today? I said, okay, I'll work. And why don't you work on Sunday? And then what? What to do with the money? So they are not interested in having a lot of money. For Goans, I think it's enough if they can have a decent life, a dignified life. That's enough. There's no greed.
It's also nice one way I'm saying that people like Susegad because they are not only looking for only to earn money and just being on it. They also find their own time to find themselves and be enjoying with family and things. So it's one way it is nice. Not only stressful life in other metropolitan cities or in other developed states, much developed states. So one way it is nice.
I think that the Goan is not necessarily lazy. I think that the Goan, what is the special characteristic of a Goan is that the Goan knows when to stop working. A lot of people don't know when to stop because they feel that they should earn more, they should make business all the time, from the time they wake up until they drop off to sleep, even during the lunch break. Whereas the Goans, if you reach somebody's shop at 1 o'clock, he would say, as he's closing the door. And then he'll say, the customer will come at 4 and the Goan will arrive, and the shop owner will arrive at 4:30. He knows that there is something else in life rather than making money and doing business.
Lazy or irresponsible or relaxed, that's not the real meaning. That's not how the Goans really are. They are more easygoing people. They enjoy every aspect of life. They are more relaxed than the others from other parts of India. And I would say they are not greedy. So that's why they don't have that urge or desire of earning and working and making too much money. They're happy with whatever little they have.
If you are going to keep yourself busy, Susegad means you can do it at your own space. You are not committing yourself. Yeah, I must finish this project tomorrow, day after. So do it without relaxing and then fall sick. No, Susegad, yes, I will do it. You can do it many things. If you do it slowly, you really win the goal. Slow and steady wins. So it's like that. You do it slowly, you can achieve many things. If you go on doing fasting, then you won't do the things properly.
Health, a good meal, a good siesta, a good drink in the evening, a nice conversation with friends on the balcony, bringing out the guitar or the violin and singing. All those things are as important to him as doing business. And that is scientifically proved today is good for health. It keeps away stress, it keeps away heart attacks, it keeps away high blood pressure. So obviously being Susegad helps you a lot, man. It's good for health. That's what psychologists and doctors advise nowadays. So nowadays we are not Susegad, and I'm not talking only about Goans, but everybody. We go through life with a lot of stress. And then in order to de-stress, we pay a lot to a gym or we pay a lot to a yoga instructor, and then we go there. Now I have to de-stress. I have to de-stress. And that again is another stress, Whereas the Goan did it naturally. He didn't feel, now I must bring down my blood pressure or something. He just did it because it was second nature to him to close the shop and to give time to an evening of singing and dancing and a drink and a nice meal.
There were no shop was open here in Goenkar on Sundays. Shops were closed. But now you can find shops open on Sunday. But who opened the shops? Not Goans. Goan Sunday for them is a day of rest. They say, why should I work on Sunday? But you can earn more money. And what do I do with that money? I have enough money. Whatever money I earn during the week, that's enough for me to live with my family. So that is the attitude of Goans.
It's very hard to find a tea shop in Goa.
When we
You can find more alcohol shop. Many times I feel it. If I want to get a tea early morning, it's so hard to get a tea. But you will get alcohol here. That is the one reason mainly most people want to come to Goa in India. Indians, as Indians, they want to come to Goa to use this opportunity.
No, we are not Susegad as Goans. Just because we're Goans, don't give us that tag. We're very hard-working people, okay? It just comes with the name, I suppose, and it's wrong.
It's good to be Susegad because then, that stress level is lower. You are relaxed, and then, all those other problems that come with this stressful life, they reduce to a great extent. So it's good to be Susegad.
The beauty of the Goans and its people lies in the fact that anyone coming here can find something to identify with, Susegad or not. Viva Goa, Viva Goans, Viva Susegad.
The sun takes to the sky and the river runs into the sea like the breeze blows in the trees. At home our hearts will always be like the clear, fresh air surrounds us, and the colors of a sunset sky above, loving friendship and true togetherness fills our beings more and more with love. Thanks to him